everyone, welcome back. Today's DIY is going to be my version, a Dollar Tree version of this black Ikea globe. They are selling it for $19.99. And to start off with, I'm going to use parts of this football game from Dollar Tree. Again, all of the items that I'm using for my globe are from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take both of these little stand figures here. And then I'm also going to take one of the orange sticks. And I found this globe at Dollar Tree. It was just in some random place. And so I decided to use this. You could get larger balls if you want to. Only problem is at Dollar Tree, you're not always able to find a smooth one. So what I'm going to do is to take both of the stands and hot glue them to either side of this ball. Ideally, I would have liked to have found a larger ball, like one of those larger plastic ones, but for some reason my Dollar Trees don't have them. You know, I couldn't find it, so I just took it as a sign that I found this globe and I went with that. Now I'm going to take this flying propeller game and I'm only going to use this part. I'm going to cut the propeller part from the middle. And this is what I am left with. Now I want to cut right next to one of those notches that's left from me cutting the propeller part out. And I want to measure it up against the globe. And I'm just trying to see how much space I need or how much of the plastic part I'm going to need. And then I'm going to cut it off where it measures out to the size that I need it. And then I'm going to use the small detailing scissors from Dollar Tree to cut that notch down just a little bit more. All right, so now I'm going to take one of the long orange pieces and I'm going to use the dog nail clippers and cut them down to size. This is a rather hard plastic piece, so your scissors won't be able to cut them, so you'll need something else to cut them with. After I cut them, I am going to rub them against some sandpaper just to even those edges out. And then I want to cut a slit inside of them. So I don't want to cut all the way through. I just want to cut a slit into one side of each piece. Then I want to insert the other part that I cut out from the propeller into that slit. And I'm going to do that on both sides. Now, because they came from the same game piece, the orange part is the orange like straw part is made to fit into the other part that we glued onto the globe. But after I put it on there, it just looked wrong. It looked to be too long, and because that plastic part is such a hard plastic, it wouldn't sit straight. So I'm going to use two of these square beads on the end, and so I thought, let me hold the bead up against the top and see how it looks. and it was just wrong. It just did not look right at all. Comment below if you agree. Yeah, it just looked off to me. So I decided to cut down the orange straw part until it got to the top of the slit where the pink part was inserted. And once I got a slit in it, I was able to use my scissors to cut it down a little bit. Now I'm going to fill up this hole with hot glue, and please be careful while you're doing this, especially if you're using high temp hot glue like I am. And then I'm just going to hold the pink plastic piece over it until the hot glue dries. And of course, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So once the glue has dried, this is how it looks, and I think it looks much better. What do you guys think? So now I'm ready to hot glue the square beads to both ends. All right, and this is what we have so far. Now I'm ready to take one of these wood cubes and I'm going to hot glue it onto the pink part of the globe at an angle. So when you get the ball that you're going to use, you have to make sure that it is a really light one. You don't want one of the like hard foam balls. You want one that's really, really light. Now I'm going to take some industrial strength glue and hot glue. I'm going to use both for this part. And you can use the stand of your choice. I decided that I wanted to use one of these black candle holders that Dollar Tree recently put out. And that's what I'm going to hot glue it to. So that's what it should look like so far. It is ready to take outside and spray paint with this Rust-Oleum flat black spray paint. And I did get this from Lowe's. So sorry the angle is so awful, but I was trying to film and spray at the same time. I did spray the candle holder as well as the globe so everything would have the same color. And this is how my globe turned out. Comment below and let me know how you think this turned out. It was very simple to make, as you can see, and not very time consuming. No painting besides the spray paint, and you could paint this by hand if you wanted to. So Ikea sells theirs for $19.99, and I was able to dupe it using Dollar Tree items for only $6. You could also, like I said before, use a larger ball from Dollar Tree. It would still only cost you $6 to make. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's project. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe to my growing family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.